Aloha, everyone. I'm Donna Coles, your host, and welcome to the American Dream Hawaiian style. Today, we are on a hero's journey out in Ka'aaba, which is a small coastal town on the windward side of Oahu, literally sandwiched between the Pacific Ocean and those mountains, the Ko'olau mountain range. And that's where our hero, Sergio Florian, was out on a training run and came upon a stranded, injured, and very scared Stevie the dog. Let's go meet our hero. Aloha, Sergio. Thank you for sharing your story with us today. Let's talk about how this miracle was even possible. You are an endurance athlete, an ultra runner, a neurospinal fluid physical therapist, and you have your own clinic. And I know just from meeting you and speaking with you, your passion and mission in life is food. So it makes sense you're an ultra runner, but just tell us a little bit about how and why you became one.
Yeah, it originally started for health reasons. I was in my late 20s and I would go to the doctor and continuously I would have high blood pressure and cholesterol, just markers that I wasn't happy with. And eventually I knew that I would have to get on some prescription medications and I really wanted to avoid that. So I tried to find a natural way. That's what sparked my interest in aerobic conditioning and aerobic training. And I went on this research binge, and I got really excited about movement and I started incorporating that with my clients. And so I started to tie everything in and I saw the importance of movement and what it can do for people. And I started noticing what it was doing for me. And so I started to challenge myself and I started to do longer events. I started to use that motto, that phrase, movement is life.
Right.
Without movement, you're not alive.
Yeah.
You have to move, you have to circulate your blood through your body. And this is pretty much what I preach to my clients on a daily basis. I've done anywhere from Ironmans to cycling events to ultra marathons now. And yeah, I specialize now in 100-mile events. My longest event that I've completed is the perimeter of Oahu. And I ran around the perimeter of Oahu in 27 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So our hero has superpowers.
No.
He can run for 27 hours.
Well, my longest run is actually 33 hours to complete a UTMB race in Mexico. And it was one of the hardest races the pros have ever seen, they said.
Wow.
And you just learn your body. And I just wanted to highlight human movement.
So let's talk about the rescue.
So I wasn't even planning on going for a run and it was already close to sunset. It was like 6 o'clock. I just went up behind my house, which is right here. I started at sea level at the trailhead and I started to climb. Right along the edge of the cliff, I see Stevie curled up with one eye partly closed and she's shivering. And she got into a very precarious situation. There was a cliff where she dropped down from and there was another cliff ahead of her. She was stuck. There's no way I was gonna leave her. And she let me pet her slowly. Then I tried to grab her under her belly and she let me. And that was when I was like, I got a little excited. I was like, I can get her down. I had to take rest breaks. It was strenuous. My arms were about ready to fall off.
Stevie is a lucky dog.
Yes. And on the way down, I called my wife and I said, hey, let's see if we can find the owner. And yeah, long story short, it just turns out they were looking for her. It was a privilege to be able to help her and to bring my movement is life and my fitness sort of philosophy it came into play and it helped me to do this.
Stevie got a miracle.
Yeah.
So what is in your future? What are you training for in the future?
I'm passionate about what I do with my clinic and I want to bring movement to the masses. I want to create a functional, adaptive facility or gymnasium that caters to people that have disabilities. 13% of Americans have a physical disability.
Yeah.
So my passion is helping people move, but I can't do it unless I'm into it myself. Part of it is me also moving. And so my next challenge is the UTMB race in Europe. I'm going to France to run in the French Alps.
Wow.
And it's going to be 90 miles and 30,000 feet of elevation gain.
Thank you, Sergio, for sharing your story again with us and being so inspirational to all of us. And thank you, the fans, viewers, for watching today. And we'll catch you on the next segment of the American Dream Hawaiian Style. Aloha, everybody.